Where's your ball? Where is it? There's nothing up here. You took them all. I know the cats want to come out. Where's Fuzzy? Today we're going to be winterizing the octagonal coop because it's getting quite nippy. You can see I got my toucan today. Just going to let the Rhode Island Reds out here because I have a little bit of work to do in their coop today to get it ready for winter. And you know, they just need to enjoy some of the nice sunlight before it gets really winter. My darling was making some dog food and she's got the carrot shavings, so we saved those up for the rabbits so they can get a little bit of veg for free, you know? There they all go. Mango. There's Chunk. Ooh, there's Tango. And there's Dexter. Olive, come here. Olive. Come here. I need your protection. These two geese that are in here, I'm worried that I made a mistake in keeping them. They are extraordinarily aggressive towards me and Olive. And I haven't seen them aggressive towards the chickens, and they're living with these 3 drake ducks. Honestly, I'm not quite sure yet if it's going to be a serious problem, but I don't really like the demeanor of these geese right now. I want them to be protectors of the chickens while they're out in the chicken yard, but at the same time, they are nasty. Man, they come right after me. They're like swatting me and nipping at Olive, and you know, we're doing our best to stay calm, but sometimes you just... I understand the concept of showing them who's boss, you know? And I try to just not be scared of them, obviously. I'll grab them by the neck, I'll pick them up, no problem. But that doesn't stop them. They're relentless. It's like they have no fear of me. And it's, I don't know, not great. They don't bother those drake ducks. The drake ducks are looking beautiful too. They're getting their nice greeny heads. Very beautiful. But sadly, we have too many drakes in our flock already. A little bit of a thin coating of ice on the duck's water bowl. I had to just break it up for them. And I think all the water bowls for the chickens have a thin coat of ice on them. So I think it's about ready to start using the heated waterers for the chickens. But before we do that, I got to get my little duck army out. And I want to check in on those 6 white younger ducks, make sure they're doing okay. I check in with them every day, but it's nice to share with you guys and keep you fully updated. It'll have to be another day that I get the duck area ready for winter because it's too much work for one day. Come on, ducks. Let's go, guys. Come on, ducks. Looks like 4 of the white ducks came out with the flock during the duck march. There's still 2 left in there, so I gotta push them up somehow. I can hear them. Actually, there's still a khaki duck in there too. Oh no. Okay, Olive, let's go and get those other ducks out, okay? Let's go. Get the duck out. Come on, ducks! Get out there with the rest of the fellas. I came in here with my basket to collect whatever duck eggs are in here, and there's not one. I don't see any duck eggs whatsoever. So they're probably going to lay some eggs out in the orchard today. I have to keep an eye out. Oh, Maggie, you're here? Maggie! Maggie May is probably the only barn cat that rubs up against Olive like that. Got to get the hose going, get them some water, and get this show on the road. Come on, guys. See, these four definitely aren't as aggressive as the other two. The other two, maybe because I didn't bond with them properly, I guess. Whereas these guys I did. These guys get aggressive during breeding season, but when it's not breeding season, they're okay. Look at them. They're not attacking me. They just want to go about their day. Those other two attack me every time. Like they hate my guts. So as you can see, those 6 younger white ducks, the white Campbells, they basically blended right in with the flock. Nobody's fighting. Nobody's squabbling. It's not mating season anymore. So they're just living in harmony. Maggie, what are you doing up atop the duck run there? Maggie? Now how are you going to get down? How are you going to get down? Don't go that way. That's a straight jump. Whoa. I don't know. That might be one of your lives there, Maggie. You want to come in, Maggie? Here. Come. Okay. Molly, don't you get dirty in the garden, okay? There's Chunk. There's Fozzie. There's Dexter way down there. My darling came with me yesterday and she picked all the rest of the apples. She picked up a bunch off the ground. So we got 1 more bushel of apples for the pigs and maybe some for the chickens too. I'm almost done, geese. I'm almost done. You can have some water after. Oh, you okay, geese? That's one of the things I really like about ducks. They're a lot easier to integrate new birds, eh? Chickens? Wow. It can be a serious problem if you do it with chickens. I gotta get my plucker away. My darling and I were here yesterday and we finished off all of the meat birds, so we have no more meat birds. Here, Billy. There you go, kid. That was a big yawn. This is Billy, the mama pig, and that's her daughter. And they're doing okay. They're getting along fine. And I mean, it's a lot easier with only 1 piglet in here. These tomatoes don't last. They're $2 for this pack of tomatoes. Oh, there's Chunk. Oh, that's Dexter. Bobby, here you go, bud. Here. Bobby, what are you doing, buddy? These guys are doing okay too. They're a lot less scared of their daddy now. But, you know, they gotta fight for their food, you know? That guy went over there. Dexter, you getting out of here, bud? Okay. Molly. Hey, leave the rabbit alone, okay? That's no. Okay? You be good to the rabbit, okay? Okay, guys, here's some more. Here's some more. Bubby, I just gave you one over here. Why are you going to that bowl? Look at Bobby's hair. He's getting all hairy. It's getting all wiry. I knew Maggie was in here. Oh, she's being nice to Molly, too. You okay, Piglet? Fist bump? Nose bump? Yeah. How about you? Nose bump? How about you guys? No? You're too busy, huh? Maggie, you're out of here too? Oh, you're going up to the second floor. Who's squealing? Is that you, Bobby? I'm gonna go work on my tractor. Show you what's going on with my tractor. So I go to get my tractor the other day to get myself some gravel for in front of my new workshop here. And I see that it's got this flat tire on the front. So I called my neighbor Phil and he came over and he helped me basically get it off so I could take the tire to a tire shop. And I've done that already. I've got the tire back this morning and I got to get this tire back on. It's a little bit of a process, but it's kind of like a car tire really. You just use the bucket to jack it up with the hydraulics. And then, you know, you put the lug bolts back on. That's basically it. There's nothing that I can't handle. And my neighbor Phil showed me what to do anyway. So that's the first flat tire I've ever had on my tractor. I've had this tractor for approximately 3 years now, and that's the first challenge of maintenance. And at least now I know what I'm doing thanks to my neighbor Phil. He's a good guy, that Phil. I like him a lot. It's good to have a neighbor like that when you're new in this homesteading, farming type lifestyle like me. Someone that you can at least ask questions on, you know? Yeah. Fuzzy, I see you, buddy. Before I start setting up the coops for the winter, I want to clean out a little bit of the extra manure and stuff that's in here. Yeah. I think it's a high of 4 degrees today, and that's pretty nippy. But digging all that poop out of that chicken barn, it's so hot. And the worst thing you can do when you're cold like this is get a sweaty shirt and work around with, it's not good. That's how you get sick. Watch it, chickens, I'm coming in. So stupid, eh? I didn't think ahead. I should have used the bucket on the tractor to scoop this up and move it before I filled it up with the manure. Fuzzy, are you following me? You want to go back in? You want to go back in, buddy? Are you done your job for the day? Oh no, it's a mess in here. Is that you, Bubbles? Is that you making a mess? Bubbles, come here, bud. Good girl, Bubbles. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Fozzie, leave me alone. I'm trying to pet Bubbles. I just needed to get some zip ties. Fozzie went in, and then Bubbles was greeting me. Did you guys see that? She's doing really good. I'm hoping to make a lot more progress with Bubbles once I actually move all my junk out of that old shop and into the new shop. Then I'll have like a big open space, and I can sit there and over the winter spend some time with Bubbles, like a lot of time, to soften her up and make her love me. Hello, hen. How are you? You're gonna catch some mice for me, huh? Hey, Maggie. Hey, Maggie. How are you? You're looking beautiful as always. Yes, you are. Are you guys watching me? I think that one's sleeping. Look at her. Her eyes are closed. She's moving though. Come on, chickens. Back in. Get back into the yard. Okay? You guys stay over here. Okay? I'm busy. This is pretty much the last chicken house cleanup for the year. And I'm basically following the deep bedding method, which I normally do, where you just let the chickens poop on it and mess it all up, and then you add a whole bunch more, and then you let them poop on it and you add a whole bunch more, and you keep doing that over the course of the winter, and it brings up a big thick layer of bedding, and it acts as a good insulator for the chicken house. Guys, no, this is not the way you do it. Get back in. Thank you. Stay in here, okay? I'm busy. You guys like the straw? Come on, chickens, back in the yard. You guys aren't allowed out. Back in the yard, please. Olive, you're herding them the wrong way. Come on, you chicken, back in the yard. Back in the yard. I know it's a whole new world out there. Come on, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Dexter's hunting something. Better be quiet. Oh, great. The geese are out too. Let's go. Back in. Back in, fellas. Come on. Come on. Where are you going? Let's go. Okay, I got this gate closed now. I'm done. That portion. Let's get these waterers going. Come here. Okay, I got Maggie. Maggie May. Ooh, look at her paws. She's stretching them out. You can see Dexter hunting over there. See? He's hunting something. Look at him. He's hopping like Tigger. Get out of there, please. I'll play ball with you later. You can't just go up in there. That's dangerous. Don't jump down from there. No, no. Hey, what are you doing? Over here. Look, you're moving all my baskets. Olive, come here. Why? How did you even get up there? Look what you're doing. Hey, down. Down. Hey, that's no, okay, Olive? That's no. You're gonna get a sliver or something, okay? No, stay here. Yeah. Now in the winter, for the chickens' water, I love to use these things. It's made by Farm Innovators, and you fill it up with water. This is a brand new one because I needed one for the barred rock flock because they're new. But basically it has 3 of these little nipple things, and the chickens peck and peck and peck, and a little tiny dribble of water comes out, and it works really good because nothing gets in here to make the water dirty. And it lasts for a long time in the winter because they don't really drink a lot, and they don't make a mess on the ground because there's hardly any water coming out. So it's a win-win in my opinion. Watching head. These things are in fact heated, so you know, if you plan on using something like this in your own coop, you got to make sure you have electricity, obviously. I'm coming. Dirty water bowl out of here. Close up the Rhode Islands for the night. Okay, let's go clean this bowl. Oh God, that's not even coming off. Watch out, guys. The barred rock coop is all ready to go. The black leghorn coop is all ready to go. The light Sussex coop is all ready to go. And the Rhode Island red coop is all ready to go. Tango, what are you doing? What are you doing? I've been calling you. What are you doing? Don't run away from me. Hey, Tango. Tango. Molly, you watching the chickens? Hey, you watching the chickens for me? What's all in your hair? What is this? Oh no, seeds. The real enemy to a chicken coop is moisture. You don't want any wetness or moisture inside your coop. Chickens have feathers and they don't need heat. It's a common misconception. People think in a cold climate chickens need heat, but they don't. They have feathers. So, but it's important for them not to have any moisture in their coop, because then frostbite can set in. And this coop is pretty much 2.5 years old, and we've been endeavoring to eliminate all the moisture out of here. And I think we did okay. Last year we hardly had any frostbite, and it's doing really well. So that's great. Now we got their food ready to go. We got their waterers ready to go. We got a little bit of the manure removed and a nice layer of straw on top. So we're ready for the deep bedding method to last through the winter. And if it gets below zero anytime now, at least we have the waterers that are heated, that don't get frozen, and the chickens always have a constant access to water, which is important. They're all going after these waterers like crazy. You'd think that I don't give them any water. I think they're just so interested in a new thing. They're very funny though. There's Dexter. He's coming, and I didn't even call because he just kind of knows that it's about that time, you know? Dexter Morgan here's our farm panther. If you look at him, he's like a black panther. He's beautiful. Gotta get you in, bud. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. There's Chunk. There's Chunk. Hey, Chunk. How are you, buddy? You okay? Okay, you gotta go in. Good boys. Oh, there's Tango! That was a long day, but I do appreciate you watching and following along, watching me do work, getting ready for winter. And now at least the chickens and the Chateau du Poulet are completely ready for winter. Yes. And if you'd be so kind to watch another episode for me, I'll put another good one up on the screen, flip it up on your TV, sit back, and enjoy the show.